Happy 24th anniversary to one of my favorite childhood game handhelds from Nintendo, the Game Boy Advance, which is a newer version of the original Game Boy, which it has like newer graphics and like newer sounds. And this was like part of my childhood and also my older brother's too. I remember my brother Corey, he used to play like a lot of the Pokemon games like Pokemon Sapphire on the Game Boy Advance. And also one of my favorites are like some of the Mario games like Super Mario Advance and Super Mario World. Some of the the Game Boy Advance games are actually like almost like remakes of the Super Nintendo games like Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong Country Diddy Kong's Quest and Donkey Kong Country Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. Those games were really good on Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance. But some of the games I like are Mario Kart Super Circuit and Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and Wario Land 4. And also there was like Crash Bandicoot games for the the Game Boy Advance, like Crash Bandicoot The Huge Adventure, Crash Bandicoot 2 Entranced, and Crash Nitro Kart, and Crash Bandicoot Purple Ripto's Rampage, which is like with like Spyro, and also Spyro Orange The Cortex Conspiracy, and yeah. And also Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge and Banjo Pilot, which I believe those are the two Banjo games that were licensed from like THQ, I believe. And so, yeah. So, my favorite Game Boy Advance games are like all of those, but if I have to pick, my all-time favorite is Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Advance. That was a remake of the Super Nintendo. So, yeah. You guys let me know in the comments what your favorite Game Boy Advance game is. Alright, one more time. Happy 24th anniversary to the Game Boy Advance.